Within the next few minutes, I'm going to talk about a book I read. But before I go into that, I have a question for you to think about. What do you think educating children without an educator might look like? Do you see a power in this type of self organized learning? The title of the book I'm going to review is Beyond the Hole in the Wall. The author is Sugata Mitra. He is a professor of educational technology at Newcastle University in the United Kingdom. Professor Mitra is most known for his hole in the wall experiment conducted in India. Have you ever heard of the hole in the wall experiment? Well, this book brings to light the outcomes of leaving a computer open for use in areas where inequality of education exists. Then it goes beyond these observations to develop a theory of minimally invasive education. Here's some background information on the hole in the wall experiment conducted by Professor Mitra and his colleagues. In 1999, he stuck a computer in a wall in the slums in New Delhi, India. The computer was visible from the street for anyone to use. The computer had online access and programs but no instructions. The book Beyond the Hole in the Wall took observations from the hole in the wall experiment and shows you how minimally invasive education works. Observation 1 is talking about discovery and how it happened in two different ways with children. The first way is when a child in a group showed others the skills he or she knew. The second way was when children watched another child learn and discover. Observation number 2 shows that children will then ask to try for themselves. Several children will repeat the discovery stage by doing it themselves. Observation number 3 is that more accidental discoveries occur. As more children use the computer, there's increased accidental and incidental discoveries that happen. Observation number 4, you'll notice vocabulary is created. As children discover and use the computers, they create a vocabulary to describe their experiences. Observation number 5, children learn to generalize. As children discover and use the computers, it leads to generalizations on how to use and navigate the computer. Observation number 6 involves procedures. The children begin to memorize these generalized procedures. In observation number 7, groups are created. Children divide themselves into groups as they see fit. These groups exchange knowledge for friendship or more knowledge. The last observation is 8, and it includes mastery to more discovery. When children reach the mastery stage of a certain subject or procedure, it will usually spiral into a new discovery, and then the self-instruction cycle begins again. The hole in the wall experiment had amazing results. It showed that village children with computer access scored equal on tests compared to privileged areas. It didn't matter the language the child spoke. There was improvements in English, science, and math test scores, and children clustering around a computer is an effective learning strategy. Due to the success of the hole in the wall experiment, Dr. Mitra, along with an elementary school teacher, teamed up to create SOL, the self-organized learning environment, for use in a regular classroom. This self-organized learning environment required children to work in groups of 4 to 6. Each group had its one computer with internet access. Children can roam to other groups to share their knowledge or learn knowledge. Children can speak freely and see what each other were doing. Beyond the Hole in the Wall was a great read in regards to technology and how you can use technology to create a self-organized learning environment. I believe this should be added to our school curriculum to encourage self-directed learning in our classrooms today.